When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength. Use anything sharp or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable. And look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor. The greater your strength, the greater the impact. But remember, some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know?
All right, I'm back. Had to step out for a minute. I can do a little bit more. I guess we'll run to the castle and see what they want. All right, let's see. Let's go down to Diamond City real quick. I know we got a lot of stuff that we need to get rid of.
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends, but Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
Stop talking about Piper.
I like guns too, but you think you might be overcompensating that?
Every conceivable good you could ever need is right here. If we don't have it, it's inconceivable.
I'll take a look, sure.
The highest quality available.
Okay, let's see. Let's take all this.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm. She's just talking, that's all. About better days. All right. Let's go to the castle real quick.
Now everyone in the Commonwealth will know. The Minutemen are back.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Sure we don't want to just let the Mirelurks keep it?
No, we want to keep it, Piper. Talk to this old hag here.
Yeah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
The idiots.
You were a Minuteman?
What? You don't think an old broad like me can fight? I
Nope.
could kick your butt, punk.
Better watch your mouth.
If you're a Minuteman, how come Preston never told me about you?
Garvey? Oh, yeah, I heard of him. Took over Hollis's group after the Quincy massacre. One of the good ones. Well, I've been gone a while. I guess even if he knew who I was, he figured I wasn't coming back. I never thought I would either.
Well, what do you want?
What do you actually want?
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you. Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Ronnie Shaw is a woman. Not a guy. She's a woman. If you don't take your ass, walk a little faster.
This was the general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Well, looky here. You've already cleared it. Good job. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Well, she's old, so you can't really blame her for the way she looks. The old age there.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Yeah, I see. It's a mine right there. So we're gonna watch our step up in this joker. That was a mine. She's just trying to help. All right. Make sure we don't step on any mines laying around. This whole damn place will blow up. Some fumes in here. I need the cement. You see, I already got people flying. I ain't seen nobody flying yet. I go turret. There you go, Piper. Step in front of that bullet for me. That's a mine. See, Piper ride or die.
I can carry something if you need me to.
Nah, I got it, Piper. I'll let you know if I need you. Are you talking about that brain fungus? Did you see what Piper did? She stepped in front of the bullets for me. the hell that is just sitting there. You might be walking funny and step on that bone. Let me see how far she jumps. Oh, we can go. I'm not gonna let her get blown up. Uh-oh.
Well, I'll be. That's overrated. Enough of that. Forever, as far as I know.
He dead now.
Let's see. I know this password. One if I land. That's not it. For the Commonwealth.
That big ass robot.
Darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
About damn time.
That explains all the landmines.
Let me know if there's
This
anything
is,
I can do
well,
to lighten
was
the load.
General
Or,
McGann.
you know,
He had your job back
and
when I
then
first
we
joined
can
him.
proofread.
Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Piper just asking, that's all. I'll tell you. She down for whatever.
Let's see if this still opens from here. What? Didn't you believe me?
Just open the damn door.
There we go. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
All kinds of stuff is in here, so.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
Artillery?
Great big guns? Blow up our enemies from miles away? Any of this ringing a bell? All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
I don't need no damn smoke grenades. I gotta give Piper a gun. Something that she can,
Hey.
you know,
You say the word.
something better. No, I don't want to have none of that. I'll give her something better.
What's that for?
What does she need a gun for? So she can help me shoot.
Hey,
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
You know what she need a gun for.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
She need a better gun. Like the Joker's in the air. There we go. What the hell, man? There we go. Oh, you still got me going over here for building. Oh, okay, I gotta assign it to somebody. So who should I have shoot this motherfucker? I'm building this artillery gun, so they can have it to help defend this castle.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Okay, where is everybody at? Where are all the people at? There's her. That's him. What the hell? Ah, okay. They over here asleep. Wake your ass up. So I just assigned that guy that I just woke up to work that machine up there. So I'm gonna get this other guy. There you go. I'm gonna wake up this other guy and assign him to the other machine that I just built. Their ass is over here asleep. Hurry up and get your ass up there. Alright. He's on that one.
This is Radio Freedom.
So now I'm going to talk to
all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Shaw again.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen.
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. Now, here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
Alright, so let me turn my radio on.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
Okay.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Alright,
Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
things I'll do for a headline.
The things you'll do for a headline. Well.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Okay. Turn that mess off. Those two guys that I woke up out the bed, they were the ones firing them cannons. That's what I woke them up for.
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
let's see what you got.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
That's my other boo right there. Trash can Carla. Don't let the name fool you now. Don't let the name fool you. I think that's it. $45 and $80. I know I got out with my drawers on. Oh man, I can't have the chest piece on. Together, bitch.
Mama Murphy's as good as her word, kid. No more cans, and no more sight either.
Yeah. Excuse me, Piper.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You've really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
What do you think of her?
People like her. She comes across pretty hard-ass. But she's one of the good ones. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we're gonna do next. guess we can do this here. We'll go to the Cabot house and talk to him. She's got.
Who's there?
You're all bravado and no brains.
Get him, Piper.
You're still alive? Christ!
All right.
Go away.
This gives me the creeps.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Better check your robot.
Let's go meet the boss.
Okay, let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
I asked you, dummy.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Okay.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me.
What you doing,
Please,
Piper?
have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
The stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
You're not buying this hooey.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
What is the package?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I guess. Excuse me.
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Good to see you again.
Alright, Piper, let's go. Get the hell out of here.
That's one heck of a getup, Blue.
Thank you, Piper. Appreciate it. Let's see how far this place is. Oh, it's right there. Let's we'll go here. Then walk the rest of the way. Shoot. How the hell am I missing this damn bug? He's right up on me. Shit. Where the hell did that other bug go? Shit. You said get them. What? There you go. Look behind. All your messages must be coming in late. Oh, okay.
Hi.
This place is off limit. Long.
You best watch your mouth.
What is this place?
It's nothing to do with you, that's for sure. Now, I told you to get moving.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Y'all can't do it. Gotta do they damn dirty work. Okay, I gotta go that way.
Talk to Maria if you need any.
Shut up. She about to get the head knocked off. Yeah, I was sure about to kill her ass for talking that shit. She don't know me. I like this weapon here. Need to get my other one. Ah, man.
Free for the taking.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
Just some raiders that ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Wilhelmina. Ain't that so?
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
Stuff in
Jack,
years older than you, Blue.
I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry.
The
I'll send
hell?
someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count
Did
on
he
you.
just jump on the table
Why can't
again?
you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
I guess I'll think of something.
Hope you plan on using your robot powers for good.
What, you need something to take the edge off?
Cleo.
Fred Allen,
Don't
Hotel
worry.
Rexford.
I
I'll
only
hook you up.
test the weapon.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Dang, I want to keep that.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Don't be shy now. Chances are.
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local... keeping the raiders off our backs and the Mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was out of the picture. So we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it.
You can talk to me anytime, Piper.
So, should we head out?
Let's go.
That's some good deal.
Hey there.
Hey.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
What's up?
Hey, give me a minute. Excuse me. Piper Wright, Public Occurrences. So
What a
who's
day,
really
huh?
in charge of Good Neighbor these days? Who runs this seedy sanctuary?
You're looking at him, but I'll sell you a stake in it. 100 caps. Wait, no, 50. 10?
Yeah, thanks. But I think I'll pass.
Hi.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCready? He's in the back room.
God, I love this song.
Boy, we got beer. You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I've never heard that song before. Who wrote it?
I did. Everything I sing is an original. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. I think I know a fellow performer when I see one. You're good with your words. Know just the right thing to say at the right time. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow. You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are.
Whitechapel Charlie.
Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it?
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Well, you know where to find me.
Ah, so you're back. Drinks and my pleasant company still available.
Let's see what you have.
Here's to Drowning Sorrows. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty boy to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. And don't worry, I'll know when it is.
I don't do work unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
Damn, Piper, you just like that.
I might be.
I got a certain anonymous client who's only catch. The job's 200 cap.
It's random murder. I'm out.
Think you're too good for this town, mate? You're not. Shove off, then.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
swap powers for good.
Okay, we gotta go there. So let's go.
Got it.
Stupid noises.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
Her family's worried about her.
You can tell them that she's fine. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, have a heart.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
Either she's strong or you just weak.
Might be a while till the next show.
It's all yours, neighbor.
You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister. I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Okay.
Try again. I think it's clearing up.
The stuff in here is older than you,
This
Blue.
is maddening.
Oh
Edward,
my God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh. What do you want?
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. Lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him.